Hey there, Bear Cub. How we doing? Just finishing up the okay. I thought we would do some football, seeing as how it's football season. All right. Let's share this out and we'll get ready. Went a little early tonight. I always say 7, but sometimes I go 6:30, quarter to 7, or 6. Okay. Okay. Let's see here. Let me set the game up. 2 people watching. Welcome in. Of course, I'm Dallas Cowboys. Alright, we play on rookie for now. Playing the Green Bay Packers. Simulation, exhibition. Or should we play? We'll play exhibition. Even teams on. We'll play 15-minute quarters. Accelerated clock. Let's see. Closed. Do we want closed or open? I say open. Okay. And we gotta see if we're good on the. This may not work. It may work. We'll see. May have to turn down the sound of the game. We'll see. Shouldn't. I wouldn't think we'd need to. I don't have any of the.
Today.
Everybody hear me?
AT&T Stadium.
Let's see
in
here.
Arlington, Texas.
Everybody hear me? Oh yeah, we're good. We're good.
National Football League.
We're good. We are good. All right. Yes.
We'll see Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys taking on Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay
No,
Packers.
Aaron Rodgers sucks.
EA
No.
Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Lone Star State and the very mammoth AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas.
All right, let's go.
A moment ago, here was the scene with the Cowboys emerging from their tunnel. It was loud. It's still loud. We're ready for football as the Cowboys get set to match up with the Green Bay Packers. This fielded right at the goal line. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
There we go. Yeah.
Good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott.
There you go.
5 yards on the
Too bad he
game's
couldn't do
first
that
play,
during the real
2nd
season.
down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
From the 38, Prescott. And this one quickly to Lamb. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Off the play fake, Prescott. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And the Packers are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. Trying to cover Cooper there a little too closely.
And he's such a tough cover because he runs his route so well. Hard to stay with him and hard to figure out exactly where the break points are. In this case, he created another pass interference call.
A first down carry by Elliott. And snapped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Elliott.
Oh.
And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
All right, quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level. Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle 3rd of the field where he threw that one.
Bless it.
Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just
okay,
as he was
well,
letting
anyways.
that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. So now Dak Prescott off, Greg Zuerlein on for the field goal. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And Zuerlein's kick
We'll take the 3.
And the Cowboys are going to jump out to a 3-0 lead.
We'll take the 3.
So a good kick there, and they put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the 3.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow. Not the tie, but yeah.
Either way.
You got it.
I just went right past it.
The drive will start at the 25-yard line here as Rodgers will not return it. Time to see the offense for Green Bay go to work. Aaron Rodgers leading them. What a career it's been. Came into the league back in 2005 as the number 24 pick.
Excuse me.
I remember watching him in college and seeing a guy that you knew had great potential, but I don't know that anyone knew that we would see how he would blossom as an NFL player.
I like Odighizuwa.
One of the all-time great quarterbacks.
Oh, man.
To make every throw from every angle with terrific mobility. And he
Two people in, welcome in, welcome in. It's football season, folks. It's
2
football
yards to
season.
loss, 2nd and 12.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him
Oh,
in
what the heck was
at
that?
varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through,
Oh, too bad for him.
Now, after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. That'll be complete to Allen
Jesus.
Lazard.
Flipping.
And all the way down to the 29. It's a big play there for Green Bay.
we know play callers can be very creative in this game today, but sometimes when they've got receivers with speed like this, they don't need to design incredibly complex calls. Sometimes it's just get the ball in his hands and let him do his thing. In a sense, less can become more, and it was right there.
2 yards that time, a stark contrast
Two people
from the
in,
big chunk on the
welcome.
previous play.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost getting into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And he'll get this one down to about the 27. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time. To throw is Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right.
What are you doing? That sucked.
He gets this down about the 21 or 22. Decent gain on the scramble of 6, but now it's
I'm
4th.
doing good. I'm doing good. Having a good night. Gonna have to turn on the fan here in a minute. It's a little hot in Texas.
They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And he will have the first down before he's tackled
How about
at
yourself?
the
How you
12.
doing today?
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Now a first down carry by Jones. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball.
Now look out, Rodgers lost the football. It's picked up by the Cowboys.
I'll take
He's
that.
at the 50, 30, 10. And this is going to be brought back for a fumble return touchdown by the Cowboys.
I'll take that. 4 people in, welcome in, welcome in. We're playing a little football
They
tonight.
bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice. You're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, do I ever?
So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away.
Wow, what a kick.
This taken in
Oh,
at
we're
the goal
coming
line.
for you. We're coming for you.
Now
Bam,
again,
got him.
loose
There's a
football.
fumble.
It's picked up by the Cowboys.
Yes.
And this drive will start on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard
Yeah,
line.
I like that.
So
How about we
compounding
do
themselves here on the return. They just give up the touchdown, and now they lose the football.
Yeah, partner, things are starting to unravel a little bit for them right in front of our eyes. They're going to be looking for some answers, and quickly.
On first down, Elliott. This will be a
I'll take that.
5-yard
I'll take
pickup
that.
as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
All right, Brand, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
2nd and 5 now. Prescott to the end
zone,
man, but it's incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5.
Got it. Touchdown.
Touchdown, Cowboys. Dak Prescott hooking up with Amari Cooper. And the Cowboys will extend their lead.
Brandon, what we just saw there were two
I
guys
am going to turn on the fan real quick. I'll be right back.
But especially the person running the route. Tremendous job. It results in a terrific play.
All right, we're back.
Zerline now for the PAT.
This should be easy. Easy point after. There we go.
And it's 17-0.
Definitely not going to be an easy game, but that's okay. We'll take it.
And it culminates in a Dallas touchdown.
All right, we got 8 minutes left in the first quarter. Let's do that.
So an early advantage now and a good one. 17-0 our scores. They kick this one away. On the return, Shandon Sullivan.
Come on.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Let's go, Cowboys.
Packers offense here coming back out for their second drive. And that last possession, really a gut punch. You seemingly had it working. You were in the midst of a very strong drive. Then suddenly the fumble, and you're watching the back of a defender's jersey as he brings it all the way in the other direction.
There's not much more I can add to that. I thought you summarized it perfectly, partner. You've just got to regroup and start putting another drive together. That's all you can do.
Oh, what was that?
He's up to about the
3 people in. Let's go. You got it. Haircut. Let's go. Cowboys.
And it's 2nd and 2. Well, you're down early. How do
4
you get
people
back
in.
the game?
Welcome,
Maybe
welcome.
establish the run.
Don't forget to hit that thumbs up,
I'm with you on
folks.
that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already
Got
told his
him.
offensive coordinator, let's run the football. Let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
They'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3
A little bit different from Farm Simulator
The running
tonight.
lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results
Oh,
there.
come on, piece of crap.
And he's got the first down
That
yardage
sucked.
before he's brought down at the 42.
That sucked.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little
That's
completion.
key for the
Got the job done
defense.
for a first down.
Oh, you piece of
Throw to the
crap.
middle, taken in. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
We're just letting him come back.
Well, these guys certainly need something good to go their way because this first quarter has been something of a disaster for them trying to move the ball. But that completion there maybe can get them focused and moving in the right direction.
And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. And that's good for a pickup of 10
All right, we're
yards.
still 17-0.
And that'll bring up a second in just about a few inches here.
That's all right.
Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line.
That's all right. That's all
Second
right.
and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are. Stay with who you know. And go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
Nope.
And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets them back now for 2nd down. Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage. Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it it and finish it.
Yes.
Into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted.
Yes.
Picked off by Anthony Brown.
I'll take that. Let's go. Let's go.
They'll start at their own 7.
Let's go.
Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
Got it.
Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz.
Yes.
And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. A first down throw for Prescott.
Got him.
Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And they work this well upfield across the field.
Yeah, boy.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory.
Give me
up 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they
touchdown.
It is caught. It's Cooper for the Cowboy touchdown. Amari Cooper.
Let's go.
Touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Now, first quarter, and this lead is already getting into dangerous territory. They better be careful on the other sideline.
Yeah, it feels a little bit more like a basketball game where one team is pressing and that team can't get the ball over half court. I mean, it's stealing it and scoring it, layups, the whole deal. That's what it feels like right now. They are all over them.
PAT, that'll work.
And the route is on here in this first half.
Let's go.
Just a 4-play drive that time. And it's capped off for the Cowboys touchdown.
Who says Dak's lost his touch?
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
2 people in. Welcome in. Welcome in.
Rodgers on the return.
Let's have some fun with some football.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Green Bay offense ready to take over. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So, decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change
we are
game
up to
plan?
177 subscribers.
And try
Good
and get
deal.
back in this game.
Coming up on 2nd and
Great
7.
job.
Throwing now is Rodgers. That is caught. It's the tight end, Tunyon. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
Well, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
He's down.
And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47.
Who was that?
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job.
It's my boy.
They're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push.
I like him for
And a great example right
I like
there
him
for the
for
loss on the tackle.
defense.
Looking at a
Or
2nd and 11
Diggy
now after the loss.
My guys.
On play action, Rodgers under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Got it. Sacked him.
Randy Gregory. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6.
Gotta see this again. Bam.
Let's just be frank, it's been a disaster so far offensively.
Yeah, already down multiple scores, and it doesn't appear they can get out of their own way right now.
Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. Rodgers going to throw. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
Into the first quarter.
Entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports.
Yes, I know we're playing rookie. So don't freak out, everybody. It's just fun, 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 fun. Let's go left.
On fourth down on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. The CD Lamb deep for the Cowboys. They'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline.
Okay,
and this will
we'll
carry
take that.
out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line.
Give me that.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive, that culminating touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now. They have to feel great about their opportunity. Good, strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
I'll take that. I'll take that.
The 45 to the 47. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
Going for Gallup or Schultz.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott.
Oh, dang it.
Pressure, and down he goes.
That sucked. I'll let you have that replay.
Smith there getting
You guys can have that replay.
But that's what they have to do more of defensively, not just getting sacks, but they have to keep getting in his face, not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
You can have that replay. 3 people
touchdown
watching.
passes.
Welcome
About time
in.
they put a few grass stains on that jersey.
Dang it.
And looks like they've got 6 DBs on the field
Took
here
too
for
much
a 3rd
time.
and 9. Prescott. Wide open.
Wide open.
And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 32-yard line. So Amari Cooper out of Northwestern High School in Miami making
Look
a
at
nice
that
play.
pass. Watch this.
And it's so
Bam.
funny that when I was going through the draft process when he came out of Alabama.
Excuse me. Yes, this is 22 NFL. Anybody want to buy me the
They say
new
it all
one?
began back
Go
in
for it.
Miami. He really became a pro receiver at a young age because of his attention to detail and precision. But don't forget his athletic ability. That's what made that catch there.
And he did spend 1 year with Teddy Bridgewater as his quarterback there, so that helped back.
Oh,
in
God dang it. That sucked.
Adrian Amos with a pick.
Should have never
And
gone
the
there.
Packers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Well, he's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness.
4 people in. Welcome in. Welcome in. 3 thumbs up. Let's get that 4th thumbs up going.
But I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
And here's Jones again on 2nd down. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
The Packers on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. Rodgers now to throw.
Oh, and he got that off. How did he get that off?
Beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he takes this one down almost
4
all
people
the
in.
way to the 30.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
Yeah, whatever.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. The give is to Jones. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. 2nd down and 5.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down. And Crosby puts it through, and they get a little bit closer here.
Oh, well, I'll give you 3.
Touchdowns. So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice win for them. They forced the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Zadarius Smith able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. I think this defense, Charles, realizing the deficit they're facing, they're going to have to step up and make more plays like we just saw there.
Yeah, those are the type of plays that can focus a defense because, as we know, they've had their trouble so far in this one. But they just proved to themselves that they can get to him, and I expect them to continue to bring that type of pressure in order to try to turn around their fortunes. That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
Anger is on to punt, and he gets this one away. Now a fair catch called for and made right on the 45-yard line. Well, pretty woeful there. Just 23 yards on the punt. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. A give to Jones. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line.
Nice job there finding room to maneuver, and he worked his way into another 1st down. And look, they had great field position to start, but boy, they've done a nice job taking advantage of it.
Now they're just hoping to cap it off. Jones with a nice gain there on 1st down as he takes his forward and call it a pickup of 6.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
On 2nd down, Dillon. They'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
The Packers on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And Jones is not going to have the 1st down as they stop him short. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. Shotgun now for Rodgers.
Oh, almost.
They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
Almost.
Unable to pick up the first. And the Cowboys defense is going to get them the football back.
Alright.
They've now made 2 trips to the red zone and still looking for their first touchdown.
Not able to punch it in, and if you're on defense, your confidence is sky high. Because mentally, you're saying, hey, you're in the red zone. We're thinking we're giving up 3. We just want to give up 6. In this case, they end up not giving up the touchdown at all. They've got to feel great about what they got done.
A big play here for Dallas.
That was awfully nice. Hit him in stride, and off he went. It was almost like the ball hitting him was like him receiving a baton, and he was running the anchor leg in a relay race.
I like that. We'll take that.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Draw play, Elliott. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Prescott.
Oh, wow.
Getting this one all the way down
nice shot.
The 20.
That is one heck of a catch right there. Got his eye on it the whole way and able to make the grab one-handed. Very nicely done, and for a nice chunk of yardage, too.
Nice shot for CeeDee Lamb.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. A give to Elliott. 49 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Now Elliott. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott.
Too bad he couldn't do that during the season last year. He wouldn't be gone.
And the Cowboys are able to add on to their first half lead. So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
Certainly appears that they lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be it the entire drive.
3 people in, welcome in, welcome in. Don't forget to hit that like, share, subscribe.
Zerline good with a PAT, and a rout is on here in this first half.
A little bit of football tonight.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
We'll see if...
Rodgers on the return. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Here's Aaron Jones in the offense trotting back out. He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the 2nd quarter. What might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball to him a little bit. Get him out in open space, maybe swing the ball to him. What's that they used to call in the West Coast offense, the long handoff? Yeah. Serve as your running play that way, as well as continue to feed him the football. Some of these runs now may pop bigger later in the game because of the effects of running it. Sometimes people, after a while, they don't want to tackle him anymore, or they get tired, or they get out of position, or he runs through tackles. Continue to feed him the ball. He's having that kind of game.
Yeah, might they get him the ball in some space in some different ways here. The Packers on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This will be 3rd and 5. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call.
Yes. I'll accept that.
They get the guard there, Lucas Patrick. So following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long?
Pray.
Here's Rodgers. That's complete to Lazard. And he'll be brought down.
It's not Lazard, it's Lizard.
Well short of the first. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that's going to make it 4th down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. On now is the Packers punter, as he'll punt it away for the second time. Lamb to return it.
That's all right.
They'll get 9 yards on the return there following a punt of 42. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Room to run past midfield. And
yes.
Marked down at the
4 people in, welcome in. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up, please.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a
let's get some chat going.
They've really had a hard time
let's get some banter going.
And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now. Let a fire to these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
Bow, bow.
Prescott looks to throw on first. He'll fire deep down.
Oh, come on.
And this one is in.
I am doing good today. How are you doing?
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Prescott. I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions.
4 people in. 4 people in.
They'll throw again. Prescott.
Got it.
He's able to hook up with Michael Gallup.
And just be patient. Just be patient.
As they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
But things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick a down, any down, even 3rd down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball. They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Prescott.
Ooh, God, that hurt. Just watching it. GTA 5. Oh, hey, I got a new game. I got Battlefield. But I didn't know you had to have the internet to play it.
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. Outright completes it to Jarwin.
Got the first.
Inside the 15-yard line.
Got the first. I'll take the first.
A lot of credit to the play caller here. He saw the design in his mind and implemented it. A little zone stretcher here because they started the tight end on the left side of the formation and sent him on a crossing route. And this works really well when you can find that space between levels, and they were able to do so for good yardage.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the red zone now, Prescott. He finds his target. It's Schultz.
That
catch good for only a couple.
That's all right. Let's go that way.
So
let me see. I think it's 2024 or 2042.
Standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome, everybody,
says
to
I gotta
our abbreviated
have
version
PlayStation
of the EA
Pass or
halftime
something.
report. Okay, Brandon, thanks very much.
Plus.
And welcome in, everyone, to an abbreviated version of
Plus
the
the
EA
internet.
Sports halftime report. This one, maybe not the hard-fought battle many had hoped for. This has been blowout city thus far, but...
That's all right. It's not a big deal.
The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the 3rd quarter.
Oh, pussy.
And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Packers ready to go to start quarter number 3. And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster of a first half. So where do they go from here?
Well, first thing they have to remember is
Get
that what's done is done, and there's no going
Battlefield
back.
1.
And now you have to play this drive by drive. Obviously, come back in this spot, pretty unlikely, but you still have to go out, take pride in your work, and try and put something together here in the second half. Well, maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I'm wondering if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game, because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good all game long. But a nice throw there for a good game and a first down.
And he'll be taken down, but not
I think
before
everybody
he gets
likes football
into
too.
enemy territory.
There's a nice pickup right there, and after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
Meanwhile, Rodgers' throw taken in by Valdez-Scantling. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
Now what we're seeing, this is much better from this offense, because so far in this game, no touchdown to this point. And what's usually a direct correlation? Very few explosive plays. That's been their issue. Not able to make that big shot downfield or break one off, but a nice game there for a first down.
Tackle there by Leighton Vander Esch. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily
Coming
done, because they throw a lot of
coming
misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
The reception good for 7. It's third down. To throw, it's Rodgers. And this is going to be incomplete.
Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on third down.
This Cowboy defense looked ready for that third down pass. Brings up fourth. Now,
yes.
Meanwhile, they go for it on fourth down, and my goodness, incomplete. The Packers unable to pick up the first. So that's the second time this game they've given it up on fourth down. They're now 1 for 3 on fourth down conversion tries.
But they must feel good about what they're doing, right? They can.
On 1st and 10, Prescott letting one fly deep for Cooper. And
did he hang?
No,
shoot.
Incomplete.
Thought he was hanging on
when
to
you're
him.
losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
To throw again on second down. Prescott, he finds his man, complete. It's Schultz. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Tenth carry now for Elliott. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
Should have gone straight left.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle, feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
That's going to be interference.
Incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
Yes. I will accept that.
They're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
Yes.
65 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Ooh, that was close to an interception. Put people in, welcome in. 5 thumbs up, we're doing good. All right, yeah.
Lost, and now there could be a letdown because they didn't get the interception.
Yeah, you could almost hear the collective gasp on the sideline as he could not come up with that football.
Got all the time in the world.
And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up fourth down.
Let's go for field goal.
Zerline's kick is up and through. And they're sitting pretty now as the lead grows even further. So this drive maybe didn't end with the same kind of success they had in the first half, but they do add 3 to their lead.
And defensively, I think they went in there at halftime and made a pact with each other and said, look, we can't let these guys keep driving it right down our throats. Not perfect,
That's still what's happening.
But a much better start.
And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
What the heck was that?
I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on 1st down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And he's going to have a Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
We'll take that.
How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
They go back to the ground with Jones.
Nope.
And for a 2nd straight play, that Cowboy defense gets him to the ground behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
That's a play to take note of there for the defense, I think, in the future. If you're going to try and block him, maybe you get a guard to help double-team him and try and steer him out of the play. They should have done it on that snap.
Now Rodgers. He'll drop this underneath for Jones. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line, and that is not near enough. 3 yards all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down. On now is the Packers punter as he's on to kick it away. And that ball's going to angle out at the 3-yard line. A beauty.
That's all right.
So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
That 1st down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room that if you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it.
And if anyone thinks they're just going to tuck their horns in and pull back off the throttle a little bit, you can forget it. Even with this big 3rd quarter lead, I think this team's going to continue to take their shots downfield, and there's another completion.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40.
I'll take that
for 39. 82 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at him and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They keep on the ground with Elliott. Elliott a 1st down and more. And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line.
They're making it look easy out there. Another 1st down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 1st downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming
Went to the hole too many times.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, helped him spot, and stacked him up.
Threw it too quick.
Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the
Three
third
people in,
quarter, he's
welcome
had
in,
a pretty
welcome
good
in.
game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Going to take a shot for Gallup, and that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Here's Brian Anger now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time.
We're still winning.
It's away, and it's a high kick here, but not high enough to hit the scoreboard here in Dallas. Just a 25-yard punt, not what he was hoping for by any stretch. And the Packer drive will start from deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the Pack up 1st and 10 at their own 15. And he'll begin the drive with a give to Jones. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. 6 yards left on 2nd down. Working from the gun, Rodgers. They'll get this complete to the Notre Dame man, Equinemius St. Brown. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
From the 39, Rodgers, and his throw is incomplete.
Threw it away.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers. He's got his man, Valdez-Scantling. And he is going to have the Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. When we see another great performance like this out of Aaron Rodgers, you have to chuckle thinking that his only FBS offer was a walk-on at Illinois.
And now he's the pride of Butte Junior College, of course at Cal. And I remember watching him play at Cal, and he would run 7-on-7 drills. Angry if the ball ever hit the ground, and it didn't do it very often. It's taken a while for this offense to get going, a little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Rodgers' throw is taken in by Jones. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down. Rodgers leaves to Dillon on the draw. And for a 2nd straight play, that Cowboy defense gets him to the ground behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. Now Rodgers. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 12-yard line.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on 3rd down that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a 1st down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now it's Rodgers. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Touchdown.
Oh, shit.
Randall Cobb. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers get a score closer.
Nah. Almost got that one.
Connects on the extra point, and the lead is down to 24. And that is going to do
End
it
of the 3rd.
for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Taken at the goal line. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Dak Prescott and the offense heading back onto the field. And right now, probably just one thing in his mind. It's getting back to the hot start because he's really faded.
And ordinarily when that happens, the quarterback, as you know, is usually the leader of the squad. Now there's probably a silent camaraderie that comes around him saying, hey, guess what?
What up, Air Blue?
Don't worry about it. Let's go, big fella. Because they know more times than not, he tends to pick things up, and they tend to play well.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
3 people in. Welcome in.
They go to Elliott again. And he'll get this up to about the 40.
Should be
107 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. The Cowboys
4 people in.
on 3rd
Welcome
down.
in.
They're at 50%.
This is Madden
They need just a yard
NFL
here.
22.
But they go back to Elliott. He's been busy. And
that's
he's going to
fine.
have
We'll
a
take the
first
first.
down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line.
Madden NFL 22 live stream. Cowboys versus Pep. Yes, football.
For both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to
American
be a story
football.
they'll talk about after this one. They'll run on 1st down. It's Elliott. Oh, he's got some breathing room. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott.
Nothing fancy, but we'll take that.
Continue to pour it on.
My weekend is good. How was your weekend?
As great as it's been for the offense, you got a feel for that defense down there.
I love how you use the word will, because both teams came into the game with the will to win. But one team is obviously
5 people in. Welcome in. Don't forget to hit that like,
and broken them.
thumbs up,
We're seeing right now,
share,
wow, that's a
subscribe,
defense that's in tatters
all that
after what
good
they
stuff.
faced in this ball game.
Playing some football. Kick it off. Right. How about we go like that?
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
I will give him that kick.
Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. Even though they were able to force the punt defensively, still a big hole to climb out of, especially at this late stage of the contest. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on
I
a
like
nice
it.
in route.
It's
With
fun.
those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both
Oh,
ways.
what
Maybe
the-
a defender gets a hand in the way and it
Piece
pops in the air. And sometimes you're throwing so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there, it's going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. That's 30 yards now in the last 2 plays, back-to-back 15-yarders, and they're rolling. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
On 2nd and 10, Rodgers.
Even though the Cowboys won or lost last night.
You know, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been
We were
sacked a
playing the
number of times. He
Philadelphia
had an interception, so we
Seattle
give Scotia
Seahawks and we
credit
lost.
for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Adams. And he's going to have a Packers
Oh, yeah,
first
come
down
on,
as
let's go,
they're able
buddy.
to get
Fight
the
me.
3rd down conversion.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They can go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
J-Ron Curse in on the tackle.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run in the pass, but in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right, it might go to them in this game.
I like that, MVU.
Stop that
It's a loss of a yard, so it's
camaraderie?
back to 3rd and 10.
Commentary.
Sometimes
No.
you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed,
That's half the
strength,
game.
quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. And that is incomplete. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver.
I
on this
like
side
it the
of
way it
football.
is.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface.
Oh,
He's
what
got
the?
his man. Touchdown, Green Bay. It's Alan
The
Lazard.
heck was that? Good golly.
Alan Lazard there to make the grab. And the Packers get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Crosby with the extra point, and the lead is down to
6
24.
people, thumbs up. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Don't forget to like, share,
And the
subscribe.
result, a Green Bay score.
We should have time for another game after
Now
this
after
one.
the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This is Tony Pollard.
Ooh,
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll
Not
get this
really.
up to the 29.
not really.
And out now come the Cowboys. So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. He'll hand
Down the
it
middle,
off to
fly.
Elliott to begin the drive. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
The Cowboys on 3rd down.
There you go, boys.
5 out of 9 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation.
Come
Looking
on.
deep in the direction of Cooper.
Got it.
This is caught inside the 5. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line.
Got it.
Big play
We'll take that. We're going to watch the replay on that.
So is that one of those situations as a DB where you just tip your cap and say, nice catch?
Well, you're supposed to, but a true competitor, he's not tipping his cap at all. He's upset he still didn't make the play. If it's a 50-50 ball or a moment of truth, he's got to win more than his fair share of them as well.
Probably especially angry because if it was incomplete, would have been 4th down.
Exactly.
They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
I think that probably game right there.
Elliott able to find his way in from a yard out. And the Cowboys
Yes.
add on. Everybody in the
Yes.
stadium knew what they were going to do right there, CD. 3 tight ends on the field, all that extra bulk, and they run it in.
And you saw where that one went, right? You run it over your best blocker. I can just see the head coach right now. I want to run this one over the big boy. And they got it done.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and the lead will swell by 1 more. Ooh, a little cruel here. They're going to go for the onside kick up big. And this one's going to be covered up by the Packers hands team. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
It's all right. We'll give it to him.
I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
On first down, Rodgers. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But it looked like a Packer. Yeah, a Packer was able to get this back, and they'll indeed keep possession. Second time in this game, Charles, the ball has squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on it.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands. Is that really a big deal? It's for situations like this. Do you have the hands big enough and strong enough to hold on to the football while being jostled?
Of course you do.
Throwing is Rodgers. Ball had his hands
thank
on
God.
it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic.
Thank God I didn't miss that. Thank God he missed it.
Keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. Now
Nope,
Rodgers
they're not going for it.
This one. And it's incomplete.
They're going to lose it.
And they turn it over. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And the Cowboys defense is going to get them the football back. Well, you feel the excitement build on those fourth down plays. Defense has to stay out there, but for the offense, when that thing doesn't work out, such disappointment.
It can absolutely be a deflator, but how about the defensive guys? If they stop you on fourth down, they are absolutely elevated going to their bench.
They're elevated now. Big stop on fourth down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to, and it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
They got us.
5 yards remain on second down.
Ready, sit, down, sit, hike.
The give is
right down the middle.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard
right down the middle.
line. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth
We'll keep
quarter.
giving
This
it
is
to
when
them.
coaches
All I
have
can
a
do
reliable
usually.
running game. They breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take
Look
the
at
care
that.
out of the
Right down the
football
line.
at this point of the
Right
game.
down the middle.
That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 27-yard line.
Partner, I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the
Look at that. Look at that. Big hole right in the middle.
A nice pickup down to the 21.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of
Fortnite. I thought about getting Fortnite today, but I didn't.
Gritty run, got behind his pads,
Didn't get it.
bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through three quarters, no reason to lighten up now. On second down, it's Pollard.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Oh.
He tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5.
That sucked.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Yeah, but unfortunately, you're not going to have a lot of time to do anything.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete. 2nd and 10. Rodgers going to give this one to Dillon. Able to bust through the tackle, but not much to show for it. Still inside the 5. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on third down. Back near the goal line, here's Rodgers. And they'll get him down up past the 15.
Okay, I'll let you have that.
Well, he flew past 200, 300, 400 yards. Now he's over 450 yards passing on the day.
So what you're saying is oxygen for everyone catching the ball and trying to defend?
Yeah, especially those guys trying to defend right now.
No doubt. They've got to be a confused group because they haven't been able to defend him very well at all. And I think he just wants to keep firing. When you have that kind of a day, you're just locked in. Just keep calling those pass plays.
We'll take a
Now the
timeout.
Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
3 people in. Welcome in. Don't
Welcome
forget to hit that like button.
They're looking at
If you like
second
what you
down
see, don't
now
forget
as
to
they search for a
subscribe.
consolation score. Throwing on 2nd and 8.
Oh, come on.
Rodgers. And he's going to get
Oh,
this one
God,
across
that
the
sucked.
30-yard line. And on that last play there, he's over
That
400
sucked.
yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
Yeah, that, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Yeah, everyone dialed in. And his throw's going to be incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. Rodgers to throw once more. And that incomplete, nearly intercepted. But remember, he had his
We'll
hands
take our
on
last
one
time
earlier,
out.
had one pick. It could have been his 2nd, but instead it's 4th down. On now is the Packers punter, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. On the return is Lamb. A very good punt, but a 16-yard return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Dallas offense back out onto the field. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. They start on the ground with Elliott. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front. Say, guys,
probably about that.
keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Bam, done.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game.
Okay,
to put up
we're
that
going
number
to
of
take a
points,
bio break,
continually feeling
and
they're
then we
moving the
will
ball and things are working and clicking.
we'll let this run,
They think that they
and we'll
can
get
bottle
ready to play
this
the next
and carry
game.
it with them.
So,
As an
give me
offensive
2
coordinator,
teams.
You just
Doesn't
don't
matter
think you
who.
can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Cowboys as we sign off and say so long from Arlington.
Hey, how's it going, everybody? We're back. We're back. Vikings versus the Chiefs. Alright, sounds good. Who am I, Vikings or Chiefs? How are we all? We are doing good. Weed Fingers playing some football just for getting back into the season. So we are playing the Vikings versus the Chiefs. Hey Jenna, how are you? I'm gonna be who? The Chiefs or the Vikings? We are playing on rookie, so. Okay. I'll be the Vikings. Okay, let me see here. There we go. And this will be the Chiefs. Okay. I don't know much about the... We're on rookie skill level. Yeah, I know. Don't say it. What we call football is total. Yeah. I'm sure. Okay, simulation, exhibition, even teams. Let's see, 15 minutes. This is 22. I haven't gotten the latest one yet. Accelerated clock on 22nd Vikings Stadium. Okay. Yeah, I haven't got the newest one. But I have a what do you call it? I have a PayPal link in the description if you want to donate to the channel and give me the money to buy one. Wink, wink, nod, nod. Just kidding, joking, haha.
Today, from U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, this is Madden Football on EA Sports.
So where are you from, Jenna? Are you from Minnesota or are you from Kansas City? What's my favorite team? I'm from Cowboys country, so Dallas Cowboys. I've been a Dallas Cowboys fan since 1979.
A very warm day outside by Minnesota standards, but then again, it is still summer.
New
Either
York.
way, the AC is working just fine at U.S. Bank Stadium in the Twin Cities. It can certainly get loud inside this building, and just a few moments ago when the Vikings were introduced, it was downright shaking in here. They're set for football as the Vikings get ready to do battle with the Kansas City Chiefs. Kenny Nwagu now out of his end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Minnesota's offense and QB Kirk Cousins set to go here.
And one nice thing you can always say about Kirk Cousins is that he's consistent. Always puts up nice numbers each and every year. If there is a downside to his game, it's been the lack of playoff success. All in all, though, formidable starting quarterback at a time in the league where it's tough to find your franchise guy.
4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Okay. See what I can do here.
Cousins gives way to Cook, and he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up third down. Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Here's Cousins. Lets it fly for Thielen.
Oh, dang it. Should do a franchise for the Cowboys. I should.
Up to the task, and it forces
I should.
And
By the way, welcome in. Thank you for coming in.
You gotta find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on third down. And third down defense gonna be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a fourth down.
Let's go that way.
And on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one. Looking up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's loose. And the Vikings pick up the football.
I don't know.
Well, hey, I'll take that.
It's agonizing to me to see a guy make a mistake in this phase of the game, because
as long as we don't let Mahomes on the field.
All eyes there. He's got a chance to make a punt return.
How did we grab the football?
Puts it on the carpet. The little rubber pellets shoot up. Never a good second for a returner on this field turf surface.
No, not at all. And a bunch of them go up when they're all trying to get to the football, don't they?
On play action, Cousins.
What the?
Incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there.
That's fine.
Down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And he'll take this close to a first down at the Chiefs' 42. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
And after that type of a run, there's some talking going on down on the field, but it's not trash talking. The guy who just carried the ball, he's going back and telling his offensive line, great job, keep it up. And
there we go.
Soon.
Yeah.
And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line.
Do I stick? Oh, okay. You know your stuff. I don't.
You're thinking of throwing to your tight end, it's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the first down, and then some.
I don't know if I can do it anymore. I don't think I can do it. How about that one?
Line of scrimmage,
shell
the 15.
Across? I don't know.
It's 1st and 10.
One.
From the red zone now, Cousins.
Oh,
man, here's Conklin. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus, and indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
They'll run with Cook. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking
it
from the 5 down to the 3. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the
is he out?
Looking in
He's
zone,
out.
But it's incomplete.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
3rd and goal for Cousins.
Oh, yeah, I should have done. Oh. Dang it. My bad.
Bad place to fumble down here in the red zone. At least they got it. They'll have another shot. Or no, they won't have another shot. It's going to be 4th down. Maybe they can at least salvage 3.
And they were thinking 6 points because at this position of the field, it's go time, right? You take your shots at the end zone. They weren't able to do that one, so you look over at the sideline. There's the head coach saying, oh, heck, kick it. Field goal.
It's not that I don't trust you. I'm watching the game, and before I can even look over there, I'm...
Took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there, because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Time to see what Patrick Mahomes can do here with his first possession. The quarterback out of Texas Tech getting set to lead this KC Chiefs offense.
And simply
that's all right.
For many, he's the gold standard for quarterbacks in today's
We're just here to have fun.
Because of his ability to create, find the open man, use all the different arm angles that he has. He's a complete package, and boy, his team loves to play around him.
Where's my... There it is. I like that.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Yep, that's all right. Oh, what the hell is that?
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard
That's what I did. I
gain
blitzed, but I did it wrong.
Not the kind of gain that we'll go absolutely crazy for, but it's the kind of gain that you need to have When you're running
I usually blitz
NFL,
a lot.
With that low center of gravity and strength, he's going to get those tough, gritty yards for you when necessary.
I usually blitz
only got a
any
yard.
chance I
Second
get.
and 9.
Just because I like to blitz.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Caught. Kelsey, left
Oh, got him.
side. That catch good for 5. It's third down. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on. And I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle, and they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put
in a double coverage, and it's intercepted.
How about run?
Picked up by Harrison Smith. And he's able to get it
I'll take that.
33-yard
We'll take that. We'll take that.
Certainly not his best throw that time, and not a good time to make it,
Charles,
when they were in nickel with 5 defensive backs on the field.
And that's exactly why you have those 5 DBs out there. You want extra speed on the field, guys who have ball skills and understand what the passing game can do, and gives them a chance to react and
go
make
like
a play
that.
on the football, and they take one of those.
And we go, oh man, he's trying to cut.
Inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken
We'll get in the groove here.
their way down the short field.
Sounds like you know your football.
And now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
Me, on the other hand, I don't. Oh, what the heck was that?
Down at the 1. Had the broken tackle, but couldn't get it all the way
Yeah, it sounds
home.
like you know your
Pick up a
football.
4 on first down. It'll be 2nd and goal.
Okay, I feel like an
Talk
idiot
about being
now.
on schedule. I think they're on schedule after that run, getting it right down there to the doorstep.
Maybe even a little bit ahead.
I'm gonna run
because now the defense
94
can't
will.
dictate with pressure. They're guessing about where you're going to go. I might come right back at them with the same play, the same
Yeah, now I
set,
feel like an
and see if
idiot.
they can stop them.
I feel like I'm being coached by a professional. Oh!
And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down.
I have
2
Vikings
straight shots on the
Okay.
ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
Alright.
I think the possibility exists.
No, you don't
and
go
if
to
you're
the
doing
air,
it,
you
you're probably going
stupid.
play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say
Go
commit
like
to the
this.
run and think about it
And you
being
trust that
4 down
Andy knows
territory.
how to freaking get it in there.
Cook will score. Touchdown.
Yeah,
Vikings.
see? That's how you do that. You just go right through the middle
The
of them.
2nd down run didn't work. They run it again on 3rd down and get in. I wasn't sure if they might pass
Look at
it,
that,
Charles.
look at
We
that.
know that
See?
they like to mix it up. Down
For
here
somebody that
around
doesn't know
the
what he's
goal line.
doing, you saw
almost
that
felt like
huge
the
move.
offensive line said, forget
Yeah,
mixing it up.
yeah, I saw him.
Let's call our favorite running play over our best blockers, and let's get this one in.
If you believe that. I'm not faking
Joseph
punt. I
on for
don't
the
fake
extra
punt.
point. It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10.
Yeah, sure. I saw that guy. Yeah,
So
yeah.
that drive, 4 plays, and it's capped off by the touchdown
Yeah, I
run
saw him.
coming from Dalvin Cook.
I saw him. A kick left. Yeah, don't fake punt. Oh. Well, I figured that out.
So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Patrick Mahomes on his way out for their next drive. And he'll look to rebound from the early interception that led to 6 points the other way.
And when he threw the interception and he had to come to the sideline, I guarantee his first thought wasn't about the interception itself,
Piece of
but
cheese
what
in
could
my
result.
teeth.
And I know he was thinking to himself, come on, defense, bail me out. Well, they weren't able to in this situation. Now he's got to go out and atone for it himself, but he can't force things.
Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And this belongs to the Vikings.
Thank you. Thank you very much. That was a blitz, by the way.
He was
That
under
was
duress,
blitz.
surveying, trying to find somebody to get the ball out of his hands. In the meantime, the defense, they took it out of his hands.
I got
When the
lucky.
ball snapped, I know exactly what the defense is thinking. Get a sack, put him on the ground. But when you can also knock the ball free while
I got
doing so,
lucky.
oh, there's the bonus for you as a defender.
All right.
Cousins now after the fumble recovery. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally
apparently
and change
not.
the momentum.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Well, how about we just go this way? That's in.
End zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson. Justin Jefferson there to make the grab. And the Vikings are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And in the red zone, I guess this is why you have a guy like that on your roster.
Without a doubt, if you have him, you use him because he's a guy who's going to win just...
And now before we get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns do have to be confirmed by the replay official.
Really?
They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How is the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
I know he was in. You know he was in.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right.
Yeah, and I usually don't try to do the run point either.
Our score 17-0. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them.
No, we don't do onside
plus
kicks.
Territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt.
But we will do that. No. Alright.
So an early advantage now and a good one. 17-0 our score as they kick this one away. Taken from about the 12.
Come on.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26.
I'm like sitting in my chair, leaning my head back, going, come on. I don't know why. Guess I'm afraid of getting hit.
The Chiefs offense set to go.
All right.
Last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, pump the ball away, get yourself set to play defense. When you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You'd better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long
Yeah, usually I don't squib.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground.
That sucked.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
And his throw's going to be incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes.
Well, I'm the defense, so what am I doing? Playing, I guess.
Because that's a completion he made.
Are you talking about everybody else?
9 times out of 10, just missed that one.
Mahomes will try again on 2nd down. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49.
See, isn't this a better, this is a little bit better than playing Farm Simulator every day.
Right there to move the sticks.
How about
2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
I don't even know what I picked. I don't know.
And again, it's Mahomes. Mahomes hit. He lost the football.
Maybe I should do that more often. I don't even know what I pressed.
Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game.
Yeah, simulation.
And knock the ball free. They
yeah,
did it
Farming Sim 22.
Yeah,
usually that's what I play. But since it's football season, we gotta get into football season.
And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? the guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Mahomes. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time.
MLB? No. I don't have an MLB.
You definitely would like to have hit on that one because now you've got a 3rd and long showing up, and you just know defense is going to be getting after it. They are pinning their ears back, and they are coming.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Mahomes going to throw. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And he fires one that's intercepted.
Get out of there.
And the Vikings will take over possession here up at the 44. And not the first quarter that he was hoping for. Now 2 interceptions thrown.
Well, the good ones, they find a way to compartmentalize, right? Put these behind them, have that short memory, but understand why they threw the 2 interceptions. They go on and usually play a pretty decent game. Other quarterbacks, they have a hard time getting past it and often put the ball up for grabs the rest of the ball game.
Here's a throw.
That was close.
Right side to start things out.
Oh.
And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Just seems like I'm doing everything. Oh, go, go, go. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Yes.
With a 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Vikings are going to widen
that should get me at least 2 subscribers.
Rushing touchdowns now for him in the first quarter.
And I'm liking
once I put that up as a short video.
They're winning the leverage game. How many times we talk about low man wins, right? Move the defensive front aside, create those gaps and holes. He's found his way through for 2 touchdowns.
And after both of those touchdowns, he went right up to that O-line and hit each of them on the helmet. He recognized it.
That's a smart man. You know what else he should do? If this continues, take them all to dinner.
Yeah, Cowboys don't have anybody like that on this game. Wish we did. Alright.
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. Here's Nicole Hardman.
I mean, to be fair. Well, I mean, yeah, CD Lamb. I'm not saying, you know.
And the Vikings defense.
But to be fair, this is rookie, so. So, you know.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores, and 3 and out here, or an inability to
oh, what am I doing? What am I doing? Oh my God, that sucked.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is,
I mean, if I were playing, I don't know, like say pro,
you know, thinking you're gonna get all
I'd probably
these
be
points
losing.
back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
I don't really watch Major League Baseball.
Here's Edwards-Helaire. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the
I did live in Missouri for a while, and we used to support the Cardinals before they left.
Holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
On 2nd and 9, Mahomes. The tight end Kelsey has it
That
over the
sucked.
middle.
Oh well.
And able to get this one across the 45
whatever.
before he's brought down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy
Yeah, I just haven't really.
kind of body people.
I mean, honestly, this is the first time
but not
that
this
I've
guy.
done.
He's a refined route runner.
I've done this
Makes me
on
wonder if he took some dance classes
live
in his
stream.
background with his footwork.
Normally, I just make videos out of this
Mahomes
stuff.
now on 1st down. That's
piece of crap.
Robinson. And in for the Chiefs touchdown.
Damn it. Oh, sorry. Dang it. Dang it.
53 yards. And the Chiefs
wrong play. Wrong play. I know it was wrong.
Down 3 scores already. This game was really in danger of getting away from them. They needed a drive like that, especially on the road.
Not
We'll
only
let
to
them have
calm
that
themselves, but maybe tamp down the crowd a little bit because everything was against them. As you noted, this game could have gotten away from them very easily, but instead, the calming drive.
So I take it you play sports games?
Okay,
you like most sports games?
That was impressive.
And the defense now needs to reciprocate.
All right.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Nwangu now from his end zone.
Well, that just kind of sucked there, buddy.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Now the Minnesota offense set to
you say that like I know what that means.
And for them a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do?
Barely know how to play the game.
What you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Cousins and the Vikings with a first
and
NASCAR,
okay.
At their own 23.
Nah, I don't play FIFA. I don't play FIFA.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
That was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver.
That last game I saw Aaron Rodgers having that on his.
There for a really nice game.
I like that play. That's a good play. I'll take that play. I know where we're going now. Yep. Hopefully.
Cousins now from the 50.
Come on.
Shoot. On the deep ball.
My bad, my bad.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
On second down, it's Cook. 80
So
yards
you
rushing
gotta hand
for
it
him as
off
he's
or
got
pass
the
it.
afternoon off to a great start.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. They'll take that anytime.
I played one game where I think I just handed it off every time.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And Thielen's got it. Touchdown, Vikings. Now Thielen, 44 yards. And the Vikings are going to add on to their lead. So on third and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those.
Dang, we're still in the first
case,
quarter?
They took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
Point after, right down the middle. And a route is on
Right
here
down the middle, fly.
A drive there of just 4 plays. And it all culminates in a touchdown for Minnesota.
Let's just go right down the middle.
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. This is taken just shy of the 10. And takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. And Kansas City's offense now set and ready to go. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to...
And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 34.
Oh, damn, I'm trying to do stupid shit.
It's a touchdown.
I'm trying to do stupid stuff. If it doesn't... Well, I know the Cowboys, we already lost, we lost Zeke, so...
The extra point.
So we got Pollard, so...
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6.
I'm not sure where he went. I know he did finally pick a team.
Shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
I do know he finally did pick a team.
Will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they gave up the pick 6, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
I've got him.
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful, because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch.
Sucked.
All evidence to the contrary on that
that's
last
like
possession.
not putting. That's the exact opposite of not
first down as he'll take this up to the 38-yard line.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end
Anyways,
result, because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter.
Yeah,
and a lot
my
of
mom
teams will
likes
just
Aaron
panic,
Rodgers.
abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
Yeah, there it is.
On second down, a run.
What are you doing? What are we doing? That just sucked.
And finally brought down at the 31-yard line. 40 yards.
Who, Rodgers?
For him now on just 6 carries to this point.
I think he just didn't get along with the coach. Something like that. Yeah, kind of. All right, I gotta pay attention. I'm gonna let these guys get back in this game.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now here's Mahomes.
Oh,
the tight end Kelsey.
yeah, that's the exact opposite of make Mahomes fumble.
Before he's brought down.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago, because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Mahomes' throw pulled in by Robinson here. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
Yeah, I do it. I see it now.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. This is caught.
God, that sucked.
But they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
What are we doing? Jeez.
It's Kelsey. Touchdown,
that
Kansas
sucked.
City. Travis Kelsey.
That just sucked.
The grab. And the Chiefs are able to draw a bit closer.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run.
That's me just
they find
sucking.
themselves open for an easy touchdown.
Butker on for the PAT. And the lead is down to 24.
Oh, well.
So that drive goes 8 plays, and it's capped off with a Kansas City touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This fielded right at the goal line. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
That's fine.
Kirk Cousins and the Vikings offense back on the field. And he's been good. 2 first-half touchdown passes, no interceptions so far.
Does a lot for your confidence. Does a great deal.
Oh, go. Jeez. Nice.
And all the way down to the 26. A big play there for Minnesota.
Big plays are starting to become the trend here in this first half, and everything that they've tried has worked. And there's another example right there.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Throwing, Cousins. To Jefferson on the slant. And down
take
inside
that.
the 15.
I'll take that.
And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes.
Gotcha.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense, finding a way to create that type of...
And it's caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson.
You mean like that?
Cousins with 3 touchdown passes now in the afternoon. And the Vikings are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that will extend this big lead. Just a 4-play drive that time, and it's polished off by a Viking score.
Well, I guarantee it was all him. Damn sure it wasn't me.
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. Set to take over, Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs. And the numbers for the last drive, and he was perfect, which maybe isn't surprising because he has not missed a pass in this game yet.
And it lets you know just how precise things have to be for a quarterback to be perfect, because that means the line's blocking really well. No one's dropping any of the passes thrown to them, and the quarterback is accurate. It's almost like a pitcher throwing a no-hitter or a perfect game, isn't it?
I think that's what I did.
He's the principal guy, but he needs a lot of help.
Time to find out if he can keep that perfect game going here, partner. The first down run got 5.
That's what I did.
2nd and 5. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Mahomes now on first down. Another pass into the reliable hands of Kelce. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. From the 45 on 2nd down, Mahomes.
3 people in. Welcome in, welcome in. Don't forget to hit that like, share, and subscribe.
Because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Mahomes to throw once more. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
After watching him drop that slant, I can hear my old coach's voice ringing in my ears right now.
Ah, sweet. Thank you.
Can't run with the ball until you catch it.
Thank you, thank you. Appreciate that.
Before he secured it.
And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get
what the hell is he doing?
On 1st and 2nd down.
Wow, that sucked. I thought he was punting. Wow. That sucked for him.
And you see Dalvin Cook in the offense heading back out. He's in his zone. Second quarter already closing in on a 100-yard game.
And that's the magic number for a running back. Anytime you get to that triple digits, that's all you're looking for. But he's got a chance to really exceed that in this one.
Yeah, he does. That's been the gold standard for a long time, hasn't it, that 100-yard mark?
It really has, and that never has to shift because it's in a game. It's a 1,000-yard mark. I'm wondering, since we've gone from 12 to 14 to 16 games, maybe we need to up that a little.
Cousins now to throw on first down.
Got it.
And he's
got it.
This to Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings. Justin Jefferson on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And this Viking offense is running away with this one. So not only is that his 3rd touchdown catch of the game, he's done it here in the first half.
I'm not sure defensively what they're going to come up with to slow him down, because already we're seeing him run past, over, through guys in order to make these catches, and being able to try and shut him down at this stage of the game, it's going to take a lot of effort, so maybe it'll open things up for some other people.
Get Justin Jefferson. Yeah, I did.
Extra point right down the middle, and a route is
wow, we're only in the second quarter? Jeez. Thought I did 15 on the last one, too.
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. Now, they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team, because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. But let's face it, we've been there, we've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them.
Sunday Night
Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
Oh, how'd you miss that tackle?
At about the 35.
Oh, well.
And give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was, and making sure they didn't get there. That could be to stop this defense needed to get them back on track.
If you want, I can stop this right now, and we can play Farming Sim.
After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
I will have to restart the live stream, though.
Back deep, D.D. Westbrook.
This one's almost over anyways.
A pretty good punt, but a nice 13-yard return.
Yeah, I can play Farming Sim after this.
Over here, 1st and 10. And out now come the Vikings. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now.
I tell you what, halftime we'll just call this one a game.
Getting into the zone, and all athletes are seeking that, aren't they? Where everything is working for them, every move they make works, it clicks, and they are on point right now.
Yeah, they are in.
Yeah, halftime we'll call this a game. And then, yeah, I think I'll have to reset the.
So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards.
Well, we're going to go halftime. It's the mercy rule.
The magic number for a really good game for a receiver. So you got a chance to
do halftime mercy rule
and have a profound effect on this game.
First down. Here's Cousins.
Oh, you sucker!
Incomplete.
But yeah, I'll reset the live stream.
Well, I think that was good strategy there,
and
trying
we'll
to go
play
right
some
back to him after the
simulator.
last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Handoff comes to Cook. Runs through the contact. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 92 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked.
Oh, that stunk.
Picked up by Mike Hughes. And the Chiefs are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. The Chiefs
I think that means it's time to play some Farm Simulator.
They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again.
Yeah,
so
I know.
it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
And that won't buy him much room. Just a 1-yard gain to the 5. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. But his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
How's that?
Picked off at the 24. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. Following the interception, Cousins going for it all.
Oh.
And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on.
I think we could all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into a bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here.
That sucked. I should have gone for
that would feel disappointing.
We're going all the way down.
Nearly intercepted. The rookie had his hands on it, but couldn't pull it in. On 3rd down, Cousins. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone.
He's out.
Incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today.
Second
he connected
time.
on his first, this from 41. Joseph's got it. And that will just add 3 more to a lead that's already out of hand.
Alright, I think what we're going to do is we're going to call this game over. And I will take a bio break. And we will we'll play some Farm Simulator. So, give me a second to take a bio break and we'll see. Yeah, we'll play some Farm Simulator.
Joseph now to kick this
Oh,
one
like
away.
a couple minutes. Oh, that sucked.
He was solid on.
Alright, let's do